Why hello there, fellow ship gunners. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven, Finding Eden. Episode 21. A ship fitted with weapons, finally. So the point defense here is unpowered, noted, as is the scanner, which is like kind of the thing we need to do most, but whatever, we'll you know, as I said, it's in process. Now our current only supports 32, so obviously we're gonna need more than this, and I had intended to build that. So we're gonna build another set here and here. These are gonna be overkill. But as you frequently hear me say, better over than under. I'll take overkill every day. Move to the front of the ship. I was actually gonna build another one, but yeah, I could do that. I think what I'll do is this. Edit, hull, and put 2 of them right up front. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Okay, so now with these 4 engines, we can have up to 4,800. So we have less overhead than we did before, but we have lots of jump fuel, and it's all gravy. Quiet zones for scanning make for really good zones to retool ship design. Oh, I see an error in my ways. Don't worry. I see the dead zone here. I will fix that. So let's get rid of this wall. Put power here. Scrubber here. Storage is full. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, that's asteroid storage. I was like, why can't I put this here? Yeah, because it's wrong. Rad, it's wrong. All right. That one's on the high power grid. Everything's on high power grid back here. Good. Stellar. All right, let's get the point defense up front. So we got point defense and shields. So now we have a little bit more oomph if we need to shoot up front. Which, you know, when we do, it's good. Logistics overwhelmed. Yeah, I don't really care. Alright, in terms of research, artificial meat is nearly done. There's the point defense. So, yeah, we have a bit of a ship redesign. And then it wants me to go to sector 664, which I am not in. It's not these, actually. I think I need to do them in order, and I'm doing them out of order, so I just use this as a... because, you know, I can't scan here, so we're going to need to keep jumping. But I'm happy with the little bit of redesign. I know that the layout is a little... could be desired to be better. I get it. especially the robot storages and stuff, and maybe we revisit the design later on. Turtle, thank you for the cheer. Hope you're staying chill where you are. How big is the radius in the PD again? It's pretty decent. PDs in the front and the rear are going to cover basically the entire ship. There won't be any dead zones. I don't know if there's an easy way to show you it, though. 'Cause I don't think you can highlight it easily. Or at least I don't know of a way. So I don't think there's anything left for us to do at the moment. So one thing I'm going to do is refine hyperfuel if less than, let's say, 20. So we keep some as Hyperium and then keep at least 20 hyperfuel. I think that's, like, decent. But let's prepare to jump. All charged. Ready to go. So we'll do a double jump, looking for 664. Which apparently isn't here. So let's go over to this one. I'm going to drop out and do the derelict here. 664 is probably over there. Yep, let's drop. Ooh, double derelict. I wonder if the majestic maelstrom here is gonna, like... They want me to salvage the derelict for stuff they want. They're giving me 3 days, and they're willing to pay. Do we accept this mission? Yay or nay? If we do these, I'm gonna do them in, like, efficient order so that I don't flub it like I did last time, where, like, I delivered 10 seconds too late, they took the stuff, I didn't get the reward. And just to show you the quest again, because I know I didn't leave it up very long. They want some energy scrap and tech scrap, and they're offering, probably I would take the Energium and power cell or energy cell reward. And we have 5 hours to potentially accept this. And they are asking for me to clear the Raven, which is a bug ship, because I can see the infestor pod there. Okay, we're gonna take it. So here we go. Accept. I'm gonna let everyone have a bit of a coffee hour. Oh, and they want to talk to me. You want steel. Energy cell. Wait, you want the energy cells you're offering us for a quest reward? Sure. No problem, dude. I think there are infestor pods coming over, so we're going to shoot that down, and then we're going to go board that ship. Actually, infestor pod's heading to them, not me. But regardless, it's gone. I was trying to get the maelstrom, so that's funny. I'm so used to it, like, I'm used to being the only one to be targeted by anything, so it's rare when it's like, oh yeah, I don't have to deal with this. Okay, where did my shuttle go? Excuse you? Get back here. So because I know there are bugs over there... Oh, and there's a cargo pod of, a military cargo pod too. Nice. It has some meat and fuel and stuff. Alright, buggies. Come out. Rad the Exterminator here wants to greet you, give you some free lead. And wish the door kicker is gonna go around kicking doors. This is their weird engine bay. I have no idea why they designed it like this. There is some corpses here. No, don't touch me. They're human, not android collective, so this wasn't like androids that that lost crew or anything. Ooh, somehow I think I avoided getting that Hollerbot smashing me. I don't think anyone took damage there. Awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know our oxygen's a little low, don't worry. If you're like, oh my god! I notice. Data log of something I'm never gonna read and a little bit of credits. It's a pretty big ship, so let's get back to our own for O2. And then continue to... Oh, I see them. Sucks to be you, little bug. Plus, our people are getting a little tired, and that much I know. Pop, 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 pop. Come on, no wounds! I want to clear with no wounds. That would be amazing. Trap activated. Let's go back to the float zone, where we're immune to them. No, I took wounds. Haste makes waste. I say it, but, you know. I'm going to continue drafting for a moment because I'm just going to continue searching. So we got painkillers. And... something. That looks like a shotgun piece. Oh, nano wound. Uh-oh. Credits. And that was combat stand. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Undraft, undraft. So, the mission, they want salvage all of the following scrap. So they want the energy scrap and the tech scrap. So what I'm going to do here is rather than start transferring stuff right now, energy and tech scrap is going to be expedited. Because that's what the mission's for. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize it did it instantly. I don't mind. That's kind of convenient. Ta-da! It's done! I feel like I, like, took a shortcut or something, but, whatever. A win's a win. I'm good with it. At least I went through the process of doing it correctly, and then the game was like, alright, but you can skip all that, don't worry about it. Okay, a lot more Android Collective are showing up. And more rogue bots. So the rogue bot, I mean, obviously the other ship is rogue bots, because, you know, they keep harassing us. I can put one and one together and know where they're coming from. Got it. I am sort of curious if the other Android collectives are going to try to, like, clear out the rogue bots for me. Like, I don't mind doing it, because, like, I get paid for it or whatever, but it'd be interesting to see if they make the attempt. The other thing I wanted to do is let's do a trade here, because I wouldn't mind Energium, at least for now. And then these androids are, like, paying huge for seeds and nuts and fruit, so, like, I'll trade that away, that's fine. Also trade away my soft block. Do you even have the credits? No, they're nearly out of the credits to even buy my stuff. Great! Or something. Because I don't intend to ever take prisoners, I don't need a sit-on arrival. If I'm shooting at you, I intend to end your life. I do not need to do little damage. I want to do a lot of damage. And that's it, except that was a big trade. So that we are trading with Majestic Maelstrom. I'm only saying that aloud so that when the other two show up here, I can tell them apart. They don't have any missions. That's cool. So we're trading with the Zero ship, 064. I don't know. We might want... I'm going to part with some food. I know it's crazy because it's a lot of food, but it gives us some alcohol. So I don't hear you guys complaining. And then I'll take 2 tech blocks, because I know I just spent a whole bunch, and I'm not going to get anything off that last trade anyway, because we guaranteed it for our other partners. And then the last one is the Bleeding Beast. That is a horrible name. Whole lot of trades, and we still have this derelict that is like constantly harassing us, the Phoenix Fire. So if these androids don't make a play for the Phoenix Fire, I will. After we grab this stuff, because I don't want to have to flee here without actually having to salvage the stuff I wanted. We deserve drinks for the crew? I agree, man. And I appreciate it. Cheers. Average mood could be better. They're a little hungry, some discomfort. Catering to their whims might be smart. We're about to get artificial meat, and I'll have to open up some of the open up some processes for that, so we can start supplying that into their diets. That's going to help with protein. Essentially, every type of food will have a certain, like root vegetables, good dose of vitamins and minerals. Fruits are high in fiber. Nuts and seeds are healthy in fats, fibers, vitamins, and minerals. You know, well-rounded. And you can have nutrient deficiencies as health problems. So having a wide variety of food helps to mitigate that risk. We are really not trading very quickly, are we? Well, I see my airlock. I know why. It's a logistics problem. And I'm going to add human corpses to the continuous composting. Yeah, storage plus. In fact, we have a giant empty storage here. It's just like we don't have a lot of people running logistics, and those that are over here on this derelict stripping it, so it's not like they're exactly free to haul my crap around. It's fine. There are logistics robots, yes. Yeah, so in the research tree for robots, once you have the robot bench, you can get logistics and salvage robots. If robotics was researched. So how much longer did they say they need? Oh, we're not even close. It was a pretty big ship, full of stuff. It's gonna take a minute. Go. What are you even... How is that a leisure spot? Yo, people, why are you chilling at the airlock? It's a little weird. Also, where is this gas coming from? So there's artificial meat research. Next will be metal refinery. So for the artificial meat, like if we open up any of these benches, we can grow artificial meat, which is a good source of protein and fat. So let's start planting it. What now? Can you assist us? What do you want? Hull scrap? Yeah, I can actually give you that. I've got plenty. Building up my reputation with the Android Collective wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. You know, we're trying to be friends with everybody. So, sure. Yeah, a shipment of booze probably came in and they all got drunk. That is a very good guess as to why they were all hovering around there. Good lord, there's so much random crap everywhere. One thing I kind of wish is if you kept defending your ship... Oh, they're going to set a fire. No fires. If you kept defending your ship from, like, the waves of robot attackers, like, if you were patient, I wish it, like, degraded the sort of defense that they would put up over there so that you could just, like, wait them out. That would be a nice feature. Now, most of them are leaving, except the one we're trying to trade with. Yep. And I'm going to turn these off of continuous and try to remember as soon as they turn over to put artificial meat in there. Alright, it's a fresh work day. I feel like shooting some robots. That's how my grandmother used to call robots. Robots. I'll check gear. Medium. Medium should be alright. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, Autobots. Or anti-bots, roll out. Marauder, hide. They're all about to go to sleep, so actually let's get back. Oh, there goes Otrat. Wishbring, pick them up. New mission available. What is it? Salvage the derelict. This one? The Phoenix Fire. And you want the tech and energy scrap? Fine, I guess. I'll accept that as well. But you might have to wait a minute, because, like, my boarding crew got tired and needs to rest. So how long do I have for this one? Like 3 days? Yeah. That's no issue at all. So once I notice the benches here are empty, I'll plant artificial meat. I'll try to do my best to watch over the farm well. Can I do a large shield now? No, because, you know, research. Stuff's voted on, so it ain't. I can't. So I think once they've rested, I'll send them back. I know they're a little wounded, but I think we probably did clear the brunt of the forces here, and there's just like a little bit left. Did Oshrat pass out in the middle of the ship? No, he's in the hospital bed. Okay. Like how I'm being warned this incomplete meal. It's like, guys, you've been dealing without artificial meat for like ages. And now that you have it, you refuse to eat when it's not. But if you want the breakdown of the nutrients here for food value, here it is. So, avoiding monster meat is ideal for the toxins. Human meat, I guess if you want to violate some, you know, contraband rules. And then you've got... So, like, you could just do fruits in artificial meat. That would be kind of low in fats. Like, you can balance it out if you want. But, ultimately, farming up a little bit of everything seems to be the, at least my go-to. Alright, you all look sprightly. Well, not Marauder. Okay, Marauder, you get to sit this one out. Everyone else draft. Jazz, you're being tapped for this. Yeah, they have a parasite there that I do not want to mess with. I'm going to continue drafted. Mission completed. Cool. That was oddly too easy. So I have them drafted just so that I can scout the data points. Nothing, data. Okay, cool. We are good to go. That really wasn't that bad. And lots of stuff on it. Plus the stuff that's like floating around, like tech blocks and medical supplies floating around in the in space. Cool. Done and done. We're still not even done salvaging the other one. In time. So, Tranquility 3 and Call Me Crazy 5. Metal refinery research is done, and that allows us to make our own metal sheets, which is useful for stabilizing our ship or making equipment, and then also electronic components, which is interesting because that is noble metals and base metals. So that is taking things that we mine and process. I think this is the first time we can actually do stuff like that. Like before, I guess technically there was like mining ice and turning it into water and oxygen, but there wasn't a lot of like resource chain production where it's like ore to metal, metal to something. So that's a first, which is cool. And then the research after that is the weapons console. And we're going to have that pretty quickly. So I'm going to ask what to research next. Ship systems might be shield gen. Power is pretty obvious. It will be the X3 if we want efficient X3. For industry, maybe advanced disassembly in case we need to disassemble to raw resources. Or industry 2. Item fabrication would be the armored vest. Medical logs would be one of the medical logs, probably. Or, alternatively, going to the advanced medical bed, which wouldn't be a terrible idea, given how often we get hurt. Robots and robotics. Robotics, if you want the logistics robotics station. Learning computer, you know, if you want learning. No one apparently does. Everyone hates school. And then botany if you want us to be able to make our own beer or autopsy or whatever. So I'm going to give you 2.5 minutes to vote in this poll. And, yeah, thanks for voting. All the collective. The collective is collecting. They're all headed here. Did I even... I've traded with them in the past. Ooh, you love tech scrap, huh? Premium. They're buying like everything at a premium. I have so much money, it's stupid. What do I need? I've got pretty good energy. I've got really good blocks. There's not a lot of resources that I'm like hurting for, so I'm just gonna sit on all the credits. No entertainment. Shut up. You have entertainment. So the good news is we are now net positive for all food type sources. So, yep. Made good use of that bounty. Flawed as you are, you created us. Yeah, well, screw you, man. So rude. Oh my god, so much scrap. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say we're going to queue up logistics robots. Given how the poll's going, so I'm just going to call that one early. And logistics robot station is up. So the robots workbench allows you to break down the base robots that we've been slowly collecting over time, including androids if we want to do some dastardly stuff. And then the logistics robot stations allows you to like assemble logistics robots. So we're probably going to want the workbench to be able to break down all these robot corpses that we have like laying around. I don't have a good place for them at the moment, or like of the station that is. So I'm just going to put the station here for lack of a better spot. And they left. So, updating the priority, Eden scans and logbots to shortcut it. And we should be pretty done. You know, one thing I didn't check is solar. 92! Oh, yeah, it's pretty good in this system. We're almost done with the salvage tasks here. Cool. And here is the robots workbench. Cool. And we'll be able to start working through the robo-corpses. Before we do that, is there experiments needed to get logistics? No, and no, and no. Okay, so yeah, we can break down all the corpses. And we definitely have a lot of them. We've been attacked by a lot of robots over time, and they have wanted to kill us. Almost done with the salvage here. I know it's been a while. It's one of the problems is, like, I love the resources for the flexibility of being able to build stuff. Like, one of the reasons why I could just roll out 4 X1 hyperdrives without even thinking about it was like, oh yeah, no problem. Of course we have the materials for that. But then the flip side is, yeah, it takes a freaking long time to, like, strip ships. I could be a little bit choosier, and maybe I will be, now that we have, like, 27 infra blocks and 23 soft blocks. Unless I want to make, like, a whole couch lounge. Like, I don't need that kind of stuff. But I want it. Sort of. Poor robot workbench is just like, well, now this is the new stack of crap that we don't know what to do with. Yeah, it do be like that. Cool. So the weapons console, I don't recall queuing that up. But, okay. after we get the logbots, what next research interests you most? So, I'm not even gonna go. I mean, I've gone over the options so many times, so just feel free to vote for whatever. So, like, ship systems is going to be additional weapons, because at the moment we just have an auto turret, so it'd be like energy turret or shield gen. Power would be the best power generator. Industry would probably be industry 2, leading to the optronics and assembler. Item fab would be armor vest, so on and so forth. And are we done? Not technically. I might as well just like 100% it. Now I don't have a spot at the moment for the weapons console. I get that. We unlocked one. I guess I could put it here. It's not a good spot. I'm gonna move these hypersleep chambers that were in the bridge down here. Just for lack of a better spot. Don't we have one front left? No, this is operations. Operations, navigation, shields, and this will be weapons once it's built. Alright, I am sure we're done. No, we're really not? Oh, seriously, we're somehow not. Oh my goodness. A lot of hull scrap left, I suppose. Okay, so we have the weapons console. What's funny about that is I actually don't have any weapon systems yet. It's not that I'm not adding them, it's I'm not sure where they would go at the moment, and I haven't had a need, so it's like, we'll add them eventually. You know, like an auto turret. Actually, does this... No, that blocks stuff. I could put an auto turret, like, here, but it kind of blocks the door. Or, like, put the auto turret here and the shield there. Yeah, hell with it. Let's do it. Move the shield. We haven't been hit by, like, asteroids here, so I can move the shield without having to worry too much. Obviously, it's the small shield, not the high shield, large shield, but, you know, eventually. Yeah, they need a terminal for each thing. They can't alt-tab. Yep, that's one way of putting it. All right. As soon as that's done, we can leave because all the scrap's been grabbed. It is weird that this airlock has, like, infrastructure around it still, but whatever. So once this is done, we're out of here. And if you're wondering what the auto turret looks like, it's really not that much different than the point defense turret. It just packs a punch against other ships, but, like, in a ship-to-ship fight against other ships, it's not going to do very much. So it looks like, in terms of priority, you guys went with ship systems. So I'm going to do the shield generator. And then power, so I'm going to queue up the X3. So that's the queue now. And we'll have to ask for a while, because those are big research. And I'm not going to jump until we have shields repowered. So someone needs to hop on the shields console. Ahem. Thank you, Blue Panther. Charging it up. What is even going on? You are... Okay, there it goes. It, like, lag timed or something. It went from, like, 0 to 90. It's like sci-fi. Alright, transfer all the power to the shields. It's like, yeah, like, somehow that would be possible. It's not a thing, but whatever. Okay, so we're good. Let's leave. And we're looking for 664. Okay, they have a food surplus. I don't need to buy food, so I don't really care. And you want me to scout Epsilon Talia territory, which is... Screw you, that is so far away. I'm so nice to my neighbors. Deliver to... Nope, screw you, that's far away too. I'm going to drop out here. Not that this was my destination location, but it's got stuff. Robots are probably coming from this ship over here. The Thunder Horse. Or maybe not. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. I'm not, however, really looking for feedback. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow starship captains.